Yeah, series combination of resistors. When two or more resistors, one after the other, if you are connecting, the first end of the first resistor is connected to the one terminal of the battery, let us say positive. The last end of the last resistor is connected to the another terminal of the battery, let us say negative terminal, is called as combination of resistors in series. Okay,
Yes.
combination of resistors in series that we will write as a equivalent formula R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay. If comes to the proof of this resistors in series combination, then you will get to know here easily when two or more resistors if I'll connect in the series combination, how it is. Resistors in series combination. Let us say this is a resistor R1, R2 and R3. These three resistors are connected across the battery, positive terminal as first end and negative terminal at second end. I am supplying the voltage across these resistors. The most important points you should remember in series combination always, when current flows to the wire in
It's
series combination,
constant.
is always constant. Is always constant.
Constant.
In series, current constant. So whatever the current flows positive to negative, it is remains same. If whatever the current I flows across R1, the same flows across R2 and R3, right? The same current will reaches the negative terminal. So current is not dividing. As I told you the analogy of water in a pipe, it is a single pipe. Through the single pipe, the water which is flowing, it flows remains same amount. Okay, so it will not divide. But potential B divides across each resistors R1 and R2 and R3. So when across the potential across R1, when you are taking the potential across R1 V1, we can across R2 we can take as V2, because the potential whatever between R1 ends it is there, the same potential may not be between the ends of the R2. The same way the potential will not be across the ends of the R3. Okay. Now, but whatever the potential at the positive terminal is there, the same potential at this point, and whatever the potential at the negative terminal is there, the same potential at this point you will have. Means this is V negative, I can say, this is V positive this side. But across resistor it is dividing. Therefore, according to Ohm's law, the total voltage first across each resistor, we know Ohm's law equal to R across resistor R1, V1. So I is constant, that is R1. Across V2, I can write the current is constant and resistance R2. And across V3, current is constant, the resistance R3. But the potential supplied by the battery is equal to across each resistor, the sum of the potential which has distributed can be written as the total current and the resistance, the total resistance in the circuit RS, I can write. So this is a battery which is supplied voltage. This is the current which is flowing through the circuit, and RS is the total resistance of the circuit. Now we know that the voltage supplied by the battery is equal to sum of individual voltages across each resistor, that can be written as V1 plus V2 plus V3. So from this, from the above all equations, whatever V1, V2, V3 and V are there, if I am substituting in this equation, then I can write I into Rs is the total voltage. At the same time, V1 equal to I into R1 plus V2 equal to I into R2 plus V3 equal to I into R2. Therefore, if I'll take I common, then both sides we can write the common I like this: R1 plus R2 plus R3. I get cancelled. Therefore, I have the total answer Rs equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So Rs is nothing but the equivalent resistance in series combination. What is the Rs?
The
Equivalent
equivalent
resistance
resistance.
in the series combination, that is Rs equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So remember always one important point in series combination. If you are connecting n number of resistors which are identical in the sense which are same valued resistors, same value resistance in the sense R1 equal to R2 equal to and so on, Rn equal to R, all the values same. Then that time the total resistance in series combination I can write N into R simply. N means number of resistors you are connected, R means the resistance value. Okay, have you got it? For example,
Yes.
all our 10 ohms resistors are connected, then equivalent resistance, let us say 10 ohms resistors are connected. So 10 ohms resistors, how many number? N equal to 10 I have connected. So 10 into 10 I have connected. 10 into 10 gives the 100 ohms in the series combination. And one
Yes.
more important thing in the series combination, always you can remember here, in the series combination, whatever the resistors you have connected, whatever the resistors you have connected, let us say 2 ohms, 3 ohms, 4 ohms, like that. This is the 2 ohms, this is the 3 ohms, this is the 4 ohms. Always the equivalent resistance Rs value is greater than the greatest value you have connected in the series. Let us say 2 plus 3 plus 4. 4 is a greater one, right? So whatever the answer will come, it is greater than the 4 only. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. So greater resistance is 4 ohms, but the resultant value of the resistors in series combination 9 ohms. So we can understand from this, whatever the resistor you have connected in the series combination, the higher value of the resistance, more than that, the equivalent resistance value you will get in the series combination always, right? These are the important points always you should remember. One is in the series combination, always the current is constant and potential is varies in the series combination. If you remember these 2 points, in capacitors, in resistors, even in inductors, it is applicable always. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
next, if I go to the parallel combination of the resistor, same way, what is a parallel combination here? Parallel combination is gives us, let us see, resistor R1 I have connected, plus R2 I have taken, and R3 I have taken. Okay. So whatever the resistors R1 and R2, R3 are the three resistors of the first end. Togetherly, I am connecting at one end to one terminal of the battery, and the other end of the all the resistors togetherly joined with the other end of the battery. Right? So this type of combination is called as parallel combination. Parallel combination. Now here, remember the voltage is supplied by battery is same as for the positive, whatever it is there, the same amount of positive voltage you are having here, the same amount of negative voltage you are having here. But the current which is going here, entering here, is divides across each resistors. The current which is coming here, it is divided across R1 as a I1, across R2 as a I2, across R3 as a I3. And again, these all the currents will join here, and here again you will get as a I and reaches at the negative potential. So what happens here actually? In parallel combination, current divides or varies across each resistor, depends on the resistance of the value. Each resistor. Okay. Now, potential difference means V. Potential difference constant across the ends of the resistors. Ends. Okay. Now you can see here, let us say, since current is variable from the Ohm's law itself, current flowing through each resistor R1, let us say R1, across the resistance R1, the current is I equal to V by R1, and across the current second branch, nothing but across the resistor R2 is V by R2, across third branch V by R3. But the total voltage supplied in the circuit, the total current in the circuit, I equal to total voltage supplied by the battery by the total equivalent resistance in parallel combination of. Right? Now, the connectivity for this all, the total voltage we know supplied by the battery is constant across all the resistors. But important thing is that the total current equal to sum of the individual currents across each resistors I1 plus I2 plus I3. Therefore, total current I equal to what we have written here, V by Rp, and across I1, V by R1, across I2, V by R2, across I3, V by R3. Now simply we will take out common, we cancel V either side since it is constant. Then I have 1 by Rp equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. This is a 1 by Rp is a not the equivalent resistance in parallel. When it is equivalent resistance, when you have written in the form of Rp only, we can say that is equivalent resistance in parallel. Most of the people will stop here only, but it gives you the wrong answer in numericals for the most of the people. Okay, so I have seen most of the corrections of their papers in boards and all. So it is students' attitude. It's normally they felt that they got the answer, they will leave here. But equivalent word means is you have to go with this. So after reciprocal and after LCM, we have to make it reciprocal. Therefore, it can be written as R1, R2, R3 by R1, R2 plus R3, R2 plus R2, R1. This is exactly the equivalent resistance for the parallel combination which we got here. Right? This is a parallel combination. Here you should remember, if n resistances are connected identical, which are having the same value, then equivalent resistance whenever you want, we can write R by N, Rp equal to R by N, right? So now, here one more important note point you should remember, whatever the resistance you have connected here, the lowest resistance of the parallel combination, whatever you connected, the resultant value which you get, that is smaller than the lowest value. Let me tell you, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 ohms. When you find this parallel combination, you will get 1 is the lowest value, right? So the equivalent value will get 0. Something value only, 0.8 or 0.7 like that only, which is less than the 1 value only will get in equivalent value. Means in parallel resistance divides. Okay, wherever you want more current to reduce heating effects, in such cases we will prefer the parallel combination or parallel connections in the electrical circuits. Okay, most of the household circuits will prefer the parallel combinations only than the series. Okay, so this is the way we will follow the combination of parallel and series in the resistance. Okay, then after in further in coming classes we will discuss the other things which are most important. After understanding of the resistance, we have also to discuss about the cells.